mean, I already didn't grow up feeling safe because I went to public school in Hayward, but that was a whole other story.
Well, like, was it? What was it in the crack era?
No, that's a little too old.
Damn, bro.
There's still like residual from it.
No,
right?
totally.
Because you know
how kids now they have like school shooting drills. Like we at one point, I think it was like freshman and sophomore year, we actually had, instead of campus police, we had the SWAT team because there was a threat with gang activity, and also like the people from different schools kept threatening to shoot people at my school, and it got to the point where
that's cool. That's personal. That's not like
but
all out. I'm just kidding.
Before racial profiling was a thing, like what they would do is they would search everybody that was suspected of looking like a gang member, and if you dressed like something or if they thought you were one of them, they would send you home. So there was a point where I was getting sent home like once a week. And my dad was just like, what the fuck? Like, they were like, what are you doing home?
I'm just wearing Ben Davis, Dad.
Right. I was exactly. I was like, I like flannel and lip liner. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, you were a chola. With what was that? Spray?
Aquanet. Oh my God. No, I went through hella phases. Like I wore, I tried to be, do you remember the phase? You guys are all so young. Does anybody here remember the phrase Hauser?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like I would borrow hella of my dad's like plaid work shirts, and I also had like Dickies and Ben Davis pants and all that kind of shit. And then at some point I became like a baby goth. Like if
I can see it.
I think I showed you that.
I think you showed me a few of them outfits.
all different versions of people that listen to Morrissey.
Pretty much. It's just depressing ass shit. Like if they, that movie The Craft, like if they had an Asian character, that would have been me. Just drinking coffee and hating the world and like wishing I had more piercings than I did. Just that was me when I was in high school.
That shit, my sisters were like in that era, so they used to, once that movie came out, they were all about witchcraft and shit and dressing up like goth cholas. That was you.
Like in retrospect, I mean, the witchcraft would have been like, I feel like if had my parents really understood the context of that, my mom would have said some shit like, too bad you couldn't use that witchcraft to get into a better school. I feel like that's some shit my parents would have said to me had they understood the context of like me wanting to put spells on assholes.
Wait, so you graduated in 99?
99, yeah.
99?
Yeah.
And so, damn, it must have been crazy because like you already had SWAT in your school, and then you see this other school get shot up, and they make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, and
not that it wasn't a big deal,
right.
But like
it's different. It's different all over. Like I just, up until that point, I did not think that kind of thing happened in like white people states. Like that's what I thought of Colorado as a time, as white people states. I was like, I thought that thing only happened in places like the Bay Area, LA, New York, the Philippines, according to my parents. I had a very limited view of where danger occurred.
Right.
And so when that thing happened in Colorado, like someplace like Colorado, I was like, I thought all they did was ski. You know what I mean? Like I had a very limited view of what people did out there.
Why are you mad?
Exactly. It's beautiful. Like, why don't you just go skiing? Like,
exactly.
Like go to Aspen. Why are you?
Did you do this while skiing? Like, what the fuck?
I actually just watched a documentary on the what's it called? The Columbine kids.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, man. Like they had like websites where they were talking about what they wanted to do, but I guess no one paid attention to that back then. Yeah. It was like Everything I Hate. The dude had a website called Everything I Hate.
Yeah.
And he would just type up like these, it was basically like a blog, and it was so hacky, but he would type like everything that he hated Star Wars fans. You hit
the wrong fandom, dude.
Like, I'm a Star Trek guy. That's why.
Can you believe the Voice Party has had merch this whole time and we neglected to tell anybody? T-shirts, hoodies, bath mats, wall clocks, throw pillows, even mini skirts. We will throw our logo on absolutely anything. Click the link in the description below and pick you up some Voice Party merch today.